Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa, where it has been a long day already and we're just getting started.
Yep, technology.
Technology is not our friend. Alright, but anyway. What? Get up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
I had a feeling.
Kyoko? Yes, it's me. Huh? Kyoko? I said yes. So Kyoko's here. Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake.
Do you see it says time unknown?
Oh, yeah. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up.
Oh, I see. Wait, but my door.
It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless.
It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey.
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised.
What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course.
It's 3 a.m. Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? It looks weird.
It's just a lint roller.
It's my lint roller. I haven't used it since.
We just leave it in the middle of the floor too, by the way.
Alright. It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask.
What's your favor?
So...
Remember when Sakura said at the end of her note, "I'm not gonna just lay down and die. I will fight you." I want to find out what she meant by that.
Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered,
The data center on the 4th floor.
"What?"
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there.
Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Also, aren't we supposed to be in the dorms? No, we can only sleep. No, I thought we couldn't go anywhere.
That was a rule we did, not Monokuma. He just said the doors to the dining hall.
Oh. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. I tried again, but must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up, mister? Yeah. Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, I just... You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But...
Hey.
I can see that you don't. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in at any second, so I thought I'd give you a friendly reminder.
Did he want Monokuma to get did she want Monokuma to get distracted so she could go do something? So he wasn't watching?
That could be. Or are you gonna try to tell me you were sleepwalking or something? That would be
one.
Yes. I often sleepwalk to data centers. Try to open the door. No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed.
What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket?
Kyoko.
You too? You guys?
Whatever. The two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
So, sure, you got it.
Interesting.
Come on, Mikoto, let's head back.
What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go.
Okay. Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Shoo. I am so confused by what just happened. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye.
Hold on. Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that?
Don't worry about it.
I figured that would be the end of our conversation just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night.
Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
What?
What is going on?
All-star apologies. Oh, that's the end of the chapter.
7 question mark? Do you see that?
Yeah. To be continued. I mean, obviously. Alter lump present?
Remember that's what Alter Ego got turned into?
Which someone in the comments made a point that I hadn't put together. Remember when we put Alter Ego in our coat?
Mm-hmm.
And he said that tickles?
Yep.
I'm like, I wonder if the computer actually was able to feel that and then was able to feel everything that Monokuma did, which makes that whole scene infinitely more horrifying.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
I was like, ooh, I completely missed that.
4 by Gore.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Yeah, we just saw that. Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mikuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. What?
Yeah. Oh God. It's gotta be Aoi.
Oh. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk.
Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
No matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey, Toko. You've been pretty quiet.
What?
Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you.
Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What?
Gosh. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water.
I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under?
I believe this is a small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
Yet, I let myself get involved. But now it is finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Alright.
I'm assuming there's a 5th floor now.
Seems like a reasonable guess. Alright, how do we get anywhere in this school? Cool. No. Yeah, there we go.
All right, what do we got?
So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. Looks like it has like a garden.
Yeah. Classroom 5A.
That actually...
Nighttime secrets. No more.
No more. He's so dirty.
What? Weird safari room too, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, 5B.
Because isn't it normal? I can't remember how Japanese schools works, but I thought it was 4 years. And you had your like 1A, 1B, 2. So like, does it go up to 5? I don't know.
Did you see the background? Catch me if you can, it's Makoto. Wait up, I'm gonna punish you.
What? Wait up. Grr. Why? How is that not something we can investigate? Like, that would creep me out. I think the clock is now. I was curious to see if I had a time on it.
Toko's not gonna talk.
Huh? Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad. I guess she gave up.
That is one complicated relationship. Alright, what do we got? Owie. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is.
Alright, at least it's not just us.
Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Whoa.
Eye for an eye. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, impossibly rank. It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying... This is the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood. There's no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right, I had experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. What does despair smell like?
I don't even want to know.
But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. That Akuma must have...
Hey, come on.
What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yep. Let me give you an itty-bitty, eeky, squeaky little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. So I wonder if this is why the school closed down. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs. Fantastic.
Oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk.
Can I make an observation?
Yes.
Blood has been pink through this whole game until this room.
I wonder if it's because it's not fresh blood, because we found out the reason the blood was pink.
Yeah, I did too. But
So I'm wondering if that's... I'm wondering if it has to
there's
be...
no body there because of that.
Yeah. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait.
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? That's a fair question. He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this?
Big pile of blood on the floor.
Something happens, bring back the blood. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry, so I wonder if that's the distinction.
Yeah.
And their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that.
There's so many like body things
Like
on the
chalk
ground.
outlines, yeah. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Byakuya, about what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me?
Well, that was creepy. It looks like there's a science lab at the end of the thing.
Yeah, and then we have a dojo, and I think the garden or something, like the jungle. You know, the school jungle.
Yeah, it's locked. It's the biology lab.
It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hallway says biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. It kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Alright. Well, that's uninteresting. Because wasn't, like, the body they showed us in that scene, wasn't it surrounded by plants?
I thought so.
Geez, I wonder where the next murder is going to take place. Alright. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese.
Coins!
Nice. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
It's quite elegant.
This is what you consider elegant?
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese style scenery is refreshing.
But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place?
Get the barrel in the lockers.
Yeah. Oh, that's just a camera. Alright, locker. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old public bathhouses. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too?
Coins.
Ooh.
Talk to Kyoko. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Target.
That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean? I think it's just so we can get that name right, which I still can't say right.
Mukuro.
Lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Huh?
I can't say anything.
Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right?
She was trying to tell me whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that
so
important?
then,
We're finished here.
She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything better than before.
Okay. To the garden?
To the garden.
I'm assuming it's where Hero's hanging out. He's the only one we haven't seen.
That seems right. I mean, I am really curious about this 16th student.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird that we wouldn't have run into before.
Is it a greenhouse?
Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. Oh god. This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? Oh man. Not good. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Huh? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Now, there's where a refresher actually might have been helpful.
Mm-hmm. Crazy diamond.
Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There's so many different kinds to choose from. Who knew you could find coins in fertilizer? There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Alright, that seems to be it for this room. Oh, I see a panel. Ah, hero's in the way. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. That's probably going to be important.
Yep.
Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. That is also going to be important. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone.
Who's he gonna tell? There's like 6 people left.
Yeah, oh, there's a...
Like little shed.
just a panel on here. Actually, no, it's totally useless no matter what. Fair. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here?
Chickens!
This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. Dogs, the dogs with the bees or the dogs with bees in their mouth, and when they bark, they shoot bees at you. It seems safe. Maybe we... oh wait, hold on. We can investigate each chicken. It's a chicken. It's not gonna, like, lay a bomb, is it? It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? It's a chicken. It really is, right? Like, I can say for sure. Who's been taking care of the chickens?
I know.
It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. Wait, did I miss one? It does have, like, a second form, right?
No, that's all the chickens. That's its tail.
It's the same one.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's its tail.
It was just weird the way the thing grabbed the controller, like it was two separate pieces.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto. Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here.
That's gonna be important.
It is highlighted. Exactly? 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's probably one of my
I
favorite
want to
things.
use that in real life. I'm like 30% right.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. What is he talking about?
When do we ever want to know what he's talking about?
I mean, I'd like to... is it just random? He never lets me get a word in edgewise. Oh, we probably have to actually talk to him.
Yo.
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and ceiling.
That's what I was gonna mention.
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why, is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life?
What?
It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh.
they'll plant their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well,
I'm serious. I don't think...
What are you missing? Oh, the big giant flower.
What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
What? That's a Akuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. And your heart's all like, whoa. And the plant's all like, snap. And your flesh is all like, bleh, I'm dead.
I had a feeling it was gonna be a killer plant.
In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance.
You wonder if that classroom was the tragedy.
That makes sense.
Was there anything else? No. Okay.
That was it. So we're just gonna have to see what else there is to explore in the next episode.
Killer plants, man.
Killer plants. You gotta watch out for those killer plants.
13th, man. Could have Friday the 13th.
We could have had
Killer
Friday
Plant
the. I mean,
edition.
yeah, we completely missed that. Oh well. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.